Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to some Let's Play Civ 4. I was going to say Brave New World. No, this is Beyond the Sword, of course, which is like such a great expansion. I'm playing with a better Bat AI mod, which you can easily Google and find on the interwebs. And let's go see if we can set up some open borders. Worst enemy... Okay, so there's already the worst enemy status. So Korea and Inca have met each other, and because they're opposite religions, they hate each other. If I do a deal with one, the other will hate me. Ethiopia, are you nice and neutral? You are nice and neutral. Let's go and get the open borders. There we are. Which will actually build a friendship with us. Now, what I should do, actually, is I should make a decision about who I want to be friends with. The Incans or the Koreans. I want to wait to see what religion spreads first before I start to make friends. And you really have... You can't stay neutral with everyone. You have to make decisions. You have to pick sides. And it leads to some really interesting decisions. And a lot of it does revolve around religion and who's close to you. And what your particular victory status is. Oh god, that is really annoying. They've already got archers. You know what, we're not going to do fog busting over here after all. We're going to pull back and possibly put a stack of a couple of warriors together here. It's a good thing we're going to get our archers going soon. Let's go ahead and put in another chop here. Let me make sure I haven't screwed up, right? I could start... What do I have queued up? Sailing, then archery. I could start researching the Code of Laws right away. Yes, okay, good. So we can pop that. And not even any point in moving down to the chop because it's going to cost me one turn to enter the forest. So let's just build a cottage where we stand now. And that's fine. Fortify in the city here. Oh, we can actually rush it and save a turn, which you know what? I'm going to go for. Because you never know when you might get screwed out of a wonder. There we go. Alright, so we're going to choose Code of Laws. I believe it's the most expensive one available to us right now. There's a lot of 448s, which are also very, very good. Monarchy is pretty good because it helps us bust the happiness cap, and you'll see what I mean. Well, you can already sort of see the city has a maximum happiness. Unlike Civ 5, happiness is not global in your empire. It's local to each city. And personally, I think I like it better. Yeah, I'm going to pop Code of Laws, which will actually found a religion for us. We have founded Confucianism. I don't think I'm going to become Confucianist. But I could. I could become Confucianist, and if I could spread it to Ethiopia, then we could form a happy little Confucianist bloc and oppose the other two guys. But we're going to see how that goes soon enough. Getting a library at this point, I think, would be fantastic, and then we can get a couple of science specialists ASAP. So there we go. So we've got Confucianism. I think it was probably founded in my other city. I didn't notice, and right now there's too much crap on the screen and I can't move. So no, I don't want to turn into that. There we go. So we've got here, this is the holy city of Confucianism. So you can see it's Confucianist, and the star means it's the holy city. And the religion actually spreads culture, which is great. The holy city gets +5 culture from that. And which means we're going to get some border pops. We don't have to worry about getting the monument going right now, which is a pretty good start. And if it spreads to another city, so if I settle here, which I definitely want to do, I think I'm in the library first, and then I'm going to go ahead and settle. Then what will happen, what was I going to say? If we get another city here and the religion spreads there, I don't think it produces culture by itself, but if I switch it to become my state religion, then it will. If I recall correctly, it's been some time. I do get a Confucian missionary right away. Now, I'm curious about where to send it. If I knew where Ethiopia was, I would probably do that. I might just save this guy for now and hope, well, it's going to be a while before another religion spreads to us. We might just become Confucianist. Then everyone will hate us. No, it would be a very poor move. I'm actually just going to save the missionary for now. We will bring him into play a little bit later. I do have a void growth on. No, I forgot to turn it back on. Stupid me. So we actually lost a few hammers there. Auto exploration. We ran into some archers over here. So this is the Fractal Map. It looks like we may be on a relatively large continent, though. Fractal can come out with all kinds of different stuff. It's very unpredictable. It may or may not be a Pangea. Oh, actually. That's interesting. I don't think I like consciously noted that there's another continent right next to us. It's possible that this is a big bay and it loops around. Fractal can do weird things like that, but I'm betting it's a different continent or island. I was gonna say, you better not be escorting a settler over there, because that's my spot. Alright, hunting is done and good and fine. Yeah, so the cottage at the start simply adds 1 extra commerce. So this grassland will produce 2 food. It's next to a river, so it produces 1 commerce. The cottage on there adds an extra commerce. But every 10 turns that you're working this tile, it will grow. The cottage will grow into another step and add more gold. So it's the cottage sort of economy is a very long-term investment. Okay, worker about to finish there, which is great. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move up to here. I'm going to pre-chop the mine here, because after the library is done, actually, yeah, no, that's fine. Let's do that. After the library is done, I'm going to queue up another settler, and I want to chop it out as quickly as possible. Okay, worker is done here, which is great. I think we'll probably follow it up right away with a granary. So if happiness is all local, what is the penalty to just expand like crazy? And the penalty in this case is this maintenance penalty, which is quite high for this city because it's very far away from my capital. Also, the number of cities goes up. So your economy goes in the tank. That's why I'm losing money right now. Your economy goes into the tank when you have too many cities. So you counter that by building courthouses, because that cuts the maintenance in half, which would generate over a gold piece, which right now is a lot. And it's so high just because Edirne is so far away. I think, though, that a granary would be very, very well called for here. And do I not have animal husbandry? I don't. I'm going to queue that up after archery. And then, yeah, let's go up that route. Now, if I turn down the science contribution, I'm going to turn it down to, there we go, to the sweet spot where we'll get archery next turn no matter what. I guess I do need the animal husbandry, but I don't need it critically. And I do really want to bank up a little bit of money. I could also build a mine on here right away, but I know, like, more food would be good. Each unit of population does eat 2 foods, so working this tile does produce net food. I could build 1 farm. I don't think I'm going to want it there later on. I think I'm going to replace it in the late game. But early on, 1 farm just to help kickstart the city will go a long, long way. So we're going to do that.
Do not throw the arrow, which will return against you.
All right, archery's in place. We can start building archers, which we definitely want to do very, very quickly. My goal is to settle 1 more city and then pop out a bunch of archers for defense. Actually, are you kidding me? How is that not... It's 3 tiles away. Seriously, a barbarian? I mean, luckily, they're actually putting it exactly where I want it. Instead of building a settler, I could just build some military units and go kick their ass. They're not going to have culture. So it's actually going to be very easy to kill their city. Interesting. Especially with the copper going on. I still might do 1 more settler to go over here and grab that spot. Because early game it's going to be perfectly productive, and it's once we get the statues up, it's going to have a great late game potential. And you know what? We're not doing enough fog busting over there. You know what? Let's finish the library. I'm gonna shop it out. I won't go for another settler right now. It's fine. We're gonna try to get this going as quickly as possible. Another workboat, a lighthouse, all very, very, very good. Because we're always working this tile, so getting extra food there for free would actually be quite handy. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go barracks. We're going to prepare for an attack on these barbarians. And build ourselves up a handy little army at the same time. Okay. Let's go and hook up the copper. Could save the force for more wonders, but I think rushing out the military units as quickly as possible is good. Oh, Edirne! I missed that. You can rush the granary, which sounds great. And over here... gonna let you grow. We won't... no, you know what? We will chop this barracks. It's fine. If you're wondering why this warrior keeps stopping, is because he keeps seeing an enemy unit, and so he automatically kills his order, which is good. It's exactly the sort of behavior I generally want. Okay, barracks in place. So we need... Well, we're going to want some archers for defensive purposes. That's fine. I'm going to get the racks going here, too. Totally okay with that. And I'm trying to remember what... Oh, yeah. So I do have trading along the coast, which is good. So as soon as I get this copper hooked up here, then Istanbul will have access to the copper as well, so we can start producing some axemen. Should avoid growth here because it's going to become unhappy. Well... Yeah, no, it's fine. No, we're not building the statues here. That would be foolish. What I'd like to do... This would be a good defensive unit for there. Just stay parked for now. It's going to be fine. Build the road just so that we connect the resource up to our entire empire. Fortify over here. Oh, the Incans have alphabets. They're willing to start trading technologies. I would love that. Let's make some trades. So alphabet is worth 448. Certainly we can make a deal. Oh, I might not have enough. Nope. I need a little bit more technology that he does not yet have before we'll make the trade. I actually like to be the first one with alphabet. It matters a little less if tech brokering is turned off, but boom. Send some more hammers there. That's done. Good. We have copper, so that should include over here. Yes, we can start building axemen, which are great against melee units. And I'm going to go ahead and build a cottage here.
Not at all similar are the race of the immortal gods and the race of men who walk upon the earth.
And you know what we're going to do? We do have our library. We're going to go ahead and put 2 science specialists in there right away. And I'm going to stop whipping in my capital as well. Production and growth should still be okay. Growth in 6 turns. By then we'll get our whip unhappiness done. And that's good. This adds a lot of science, but also starts building... Whoa, working towards a great profit. Oh, from the Oracle, right. I would much rather some great scientists. So the sooner we can start working on those, the happier I'll get. Border expansion was good. You know, let's keep doing the choppy kind of stuff. So I'm going to take both these archers. And what we're going to do, we're going to give them the extra first strike. I'm going to stick them on this hill and hope that the barbarians waste a lot of time trying to attack the archers and probably just lose some units. We're going to keep them weak. Finish the chop in 1 turn. Boom, get an axeman out. Lovely. And we will do a whip over here. More axemen. Start there. Move into here. Go ahead and start on a cottage. And yeah, soon enough we're going to want to bust the happiness cap. So, happiness. Every unit of population adds one unhappiness. And a few other things may as well. We start off with 4 happiness by itself. We've got 1 the luxury resource, which is our gems. So that's an extra happiness. And we've got happy from 1 building, which is our palace as well, which is why we can currently have a population of 6. But what we want is we want to be able to get extra happiness sources so we can grow our cities bigger. You just fortify here. That'll be great. I think it's too early to start rushing that axeman. Yeah, we do want to grow to 6 probably, so let's move you on top of the hill. And keep cottaging up. Oh, did we get animal husbandry? Did we finish that research? Oh, we did too. Shoot, so I should have actually gotten the cows first. I just forgot. What do we got? That's a lot of archers sitting there. They don't have culture, which is good, but archers are still pretty damn strong at defending cities. We're going to need quite a few units ready there. You want open borders. If I do this, it'll increase the chance that I get Hinduism. Which is probably okay. Korea is weaker. Incas are closer. Oh, this is where Ethiopia is. I got a great profit. So we can use the great profit to, we can light bulb an idea. We can masonry for free, but masonry is pretty cheap. We could start a golden age. We could also just add him to a city, which I think I'm going to do at this point. He permanently will add 2 hammers to the city and 5 gold, which it's going to be pretty goddamn handy for us. Oh, there we go. We can turn off avoid growth, which actually I meant to do before. And then we can probably... And we're not chopping, but if we want to keep the science specialists around, we can't chop quite as much. We're working for really high quality tiles here. We're getting a lot of science from working these gems. We're not really working those cottages, but they're there for the future, and I don't want to move my worker out to the other city site, so keep putting out a few more axemen. Actually, we'll probably do some whipping. You know what? Now that I'm saying and thinking this, like here, get up that whip, since you're unhappy anyway. The beatings will continue until morale improves. Yeah, I'm going to unlock the growth, and we'll go ahead and do that. Size 2, so we'll even get the city. Yeah, they get 50% more strength when they're defending against the city. You know, I'm realizing, though, we're going to leave this guy exposed. You know what? Just camp there. We'll have you move out as a stack, so you're better protected. Get them cows hooked up. Oh, we can actually work these tiles. That's right. So you know what? Let's do some more chopping. Let's get this stuff going a little bit faster. Don't know how much I need. I'd feel more comfortable. No. I would feel more comfortable if I had catapults, but that's not going to happen. I'm just turning off science for now. I don't need to rush for aesthetics, and having the money in the bank will help me deal with potential some events and things and whatever. I'm just going to leave it there for now. We can crank it back up later. Yeah, let's go into full rush mode on our axes, even though it's going to lead to quite a bit of unhappiness. Oh. This I'm totally in favor of. Oh, that's the only technology you're missing. Really? Alright, but now I can trade with the other guys. He's probably traded techs with the other people, which means I'm not going to have a good opportunity to do a lot of awesome stuff. About to grow. You know what? Since we're about to grow, we're going to queue up one more axeman. We're going to start on the courthouse here since our cost is pretty bad. Our happiness is pretty effed. Yeah, that's a lot of whipping. And here, I'm going to go ahead and whip one more time as well. And that will be the end of our military expansion. That will be more than enough units. We might even be able to pull a move off on one of our neighbors. Yes, build a settler. It's your happiness capped. It's a great time to build the settler. We're also about to chop some forests over here, so that's great. Yes, and the trades. We're going to do a tech trade, even though he's going to be cranky pants in a lot of ways. Okay, we're going to wait one turn because that might have unlocked some technologies that we can trade with some other people. Do we have iron? Ooh, up here. Ooh. Might make this city a higher priority, even though it's kind of a rotten thing in other ways. Plus the iron, we probably want to block the Incas, if nothing else. Yeah, we can rush the courthouse, but I don't think we're going to do that. Our unhappiness is already through the roof. Oh, that's going to get torn up, which is kind of unfortunate. Actually, that's what we need to do. me move you into the city just to make sure everything is okay. Build the road there. You move up that way. I'm probably overkilling the amount of units. Oh god, he is attacking. Come on, don't lose. That would be horrible. Thank you very much. I know, I took huge risks there. Alright, select everyone. We have way more units than we need. Actually, I guess no, we'll move you up now. That's fine. And you wait for everyone to be able to attack at once. Okay. I mean, we're getting, you know, slightly over 60% on each attack, but there's still a lot of possibility for death. Turns out it's going to work out. Well, we only had a couple of units to spare, though. Yes, install a new governor. I like the fact that we got the money. We probably won't need the monument for culture. And so what we really want here is we just want to get things rocking with a granary, actually. Good stuff. Now, do we want to go to war? We lost one unit. Well, we don't want to go to war yet. We're going to need catapults if we go after these guys, but that's certainly a possibility. Oh, there's another barbarian city over there, actually. It starts to be quite far away. Our maintenance costs are going to be insane. I don't know. You know what? I'm going to put another cut in the video here. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.